Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars Dad Nooch Too Good, and we've got I don't know if it's gonna be chaos. I don't know if nobody's gonna show up. I don't know what's gonna happen today. You guys asked for this on our last stream, and yeah. So people were like, "Hey, you should like." Have people donate $5 to you, tell them where to spend their Lightspeed token. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, and we'll put it out there. So we already had a member that donated to the cause. Let me check something here. There. Yep. So we already had a member that donated to our cause and gifted 100 of these reviews for me to look at somebody's roster and let them know where they should spend their Lightspeed tokens. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna draw a couple of those right now. I'm gonna leave the list open. We're gonna get the wheel opened up here. Here's the picker wheel. And that's all we're gonna do here, guys. I mean, if it takes an hour and we're out of here, I guess it takes an hour, we're out of here. Everybody was really excited about it last stream. And looks like maybe it's New Year's Eve and nobody's watching. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm gonna do here, and we pinned the message above. If you want to, if you want a chance to win, so I need to, let me see here. I need to do this. I need to create a, do that. There we go. There we go. So let me get all the names in here. All right, these are all the names that were entered for a chance to win a Lightspeed token so far. It'll be open. We'll leave it open the whole time. So if you want to enter later, that's fine. Go ahead and enter. And we will add these to the list. We'll check it for any numbers. All right, and we got 107 people so far. So we're going to spin 5 names right now, but we're going to tell them who to spend their Lightspeed token on. Hey guys, it is day 642 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor our channel. I'm gonna belch. Charles Calvin. All right, we're gonna remove him. We're gonna spin again. Harry Jenkins, if you've not been watching Nooch Jr., he's streaming every Sunday night. He was not here this last weekend, but he's been streaming every Sunday night. French Horn Gamer. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Maybe everybody's on vacation today, and that's why we have a light attendance on the stream. Or maybe it's just that I'm bad at marketing. You know, when you guys... Where the hell is my... Come on. There. Okay. You know, when you guys ask me to do something, I just always default to directness. I don't like hiding things. There's 3 folks. That's right, Shaylin. Who am I selling out to? We got ASPIBB. All these people are winning a free review for me to tell them who to spend their Lightspeed token on. Or a gifted. It was gifted by user 1234. And we've got hot. Good job, man. All right, so let me tag these people in Discord to let them know that they've won, and we'll take a look at their rosters and tell them what they should spend their Lightspeed token on. Now, the question is, I don't know. I don't know if I could see a user's Lightspeed tokens when I look at their roster. We'll find out in a second. Where's my thing here? Can I make this? Yeah, whatever. Okay, I know this is all bright. So Charles Calvin. Okay, there we go. Here's his ally code. This is our first one. And there's Charles Calvin. Can I see his Lightspeed tokens? No. See, this isn't gonna help, guys. I should have asked what. Oh, for the love of God. Yeah, this is gonna be chaos. This is gonna be chaos if they're not on stream. Well, gonna make these quick. So let's see here. God, everybody's got these 85 different names in all their different stuff. Hang on a second. Completely different name in Discord and on YouTube. Guess that's why I asked, right? Completely different name on YouTube and Discord. Hold on. Yeah, this is gonna be absolute chaos today. Like, your name on YouTube is Phenomenon with 3s for E's, and your name on Discord is Total. Not even like similar. This one's the same. Okay, so the hard part is, and I should have asked and I didn't, worry about the carbonite token we got today from the calendar. Well, you're also going to have a Jedi, so we'll assume there's a Jedi token and a carbonite token for all these people is what we'll look at. So for a Jedi token for here, we have Hermit Yoda. I'm looking to, we have Kyle Katarn. There's not a lot to spend on here for Jedi. See, I need a reference tool as well. Yeah, this is going to be chaos at the beginning. Hold on. Out of these remaining Jedi, I mean, you should have gotten a token for Keller and Beck, or you should have a token incoming for Keller and Beck. Can't do these two. You should have a Grandmaster Yoda token. I mean, I'm probably on this roster for the Jedi token. Any Zetas missing up here? You might do Master Qui-Gon for his Zeta, or General Kenobi for his Zeta. Those are important Zetas. You have the right one on Hermit Yoda? Yeah. You might do Old Ben for his Zetas, or Kyle Katarn for... So if you're looking for just Zeta action, Jolie Bendo. So the Zetas you're missing, so if that would help, it would be General Kenobi, Master Qui-Gon, Old Ben, Kyle Katarn. That's a leadership Zeta. Jolie Bendo would be the Zetas that you're missing. And down here, if you're looking to farm Jedi Master Kenobi, you're going to want to go Isla Sakura. You should be able to get Keller and Beck and Grandmaster Yoda. If you just want to get a random one that's a good character that doesn't really work for anything right now, Barriss Ophi. But if I had to choose on this roster today, I am probably going to go with Isla Sakura, and I'll go get the Zetas myself. That's where I would go from there. As far as the rest of the roster with the Carbonite token... We're at 6 million. Got those Ewoks. Let me check something here. I mean, you could go with Darth Nihilus to get ready for a Traya team, but you don't have the rest of it ready. This is a hard one on the Carbonite token. Really hard. This roster is kind of just wandering around, actually. Or just has nothing in the near future. The Carbonite token's a tough one. Honestly, I probably would use it to get something like Great Mothers or Morgan Elsbeth. Use it for a journey, and if I had to pick a journey, the Balin Skull one is a really important one that you have nothing farmed for. So I'd probably use it there. I probably would go... Hang on a second. You could do Aura's same. You have to. I probably would go with part of the Balin Skull farm. Or do you have Star Killer? Yeah, we got Star Killer. I think I'd go with part of the Balin Skull farm, or I'd go with Seer Junda or Cal Kestis. Ufus or Balin Skull is a direction I would go on that one. Hada just won. Congratulations. All right. Let's see here. That's not really right, Cold Chick. Everybody's getting free Lightspeed tokens. That's where we're looking here. Okay, let's take a look at French Horn Gamer. Where's my thing? Here we go. We're probably going to see some themes today. All right, French Horn Gamer. Let's take a look at that Jedi token first. All right, now we got some selections. Now we got some things to select. Again, the Master Qui-Gon Zeta, you already got Hermit Yoda relic, so great job. Well, the Kellenbeck, Grandmaster, I got those today or recently. Okay, so we got General Kenobi, Jedi Knight Cal, who is not going to be available. He's a journey. Qui-Gon Jinn. On the remaining Jedi, see, I need a reference sheet because this has less Jedi on there. Let me do something here real quick. I need this whole piece of, I need this whole page. This will help me determine. Okay, now let me get this up over here. So I need to have open who all the Jedi are to help people make these decisions. They might not have all the Jedi unlocked on their account, you know? And that I won't be able to see them on their account. Okay, there we go. That whole bottom row is just journeys. We'll probably had most of them. Kiadi Mundi is not in there. All right, let's get back on that roster here. I'm struggling today. Game. All right. French Horn Gamer. Is gonna have a Jedi token, or should have a Jedi token soon. Who else missing from this? Ezra Bridger Exile. Is Kyle Katarn in here? No. I think that I am gonna go with Kyle Katarn on this roster. Right? Yeah. Use that Jedi token on Kyle Katarn. That'll be a step on, forward for you toward Star Killer. That's where I would use it here. And there's French Horn Gamer. There's been something weird with chat. Are you on mobile, French Horn Gamer? There's something weird with chat on mobile. I don't know what the deal is. All right. So I'm spending that on French Horn Gamer. I'm spending it on Kyle Katarn here. And then for the Carbonite token... Got Jedi Knight Cal done. We have some options here. I think a good use of that Carbonite token is going to be Princess Nisa. You're on your way to Leia Organa right now, I assume. You know, with all of the tokens we'll be getting, you know, you should be going toward Leia Organa with all these tokens. And in that case, yeah, it's been doing that on mobile, but only on mobile. It's really weird. I don't know why. Yeah, glitches. It's very strange. I'd spend this on Princess Nisa. That's what I would do. So I would be getting Kyle Katarn with the Jedi token and Princess Nisa with your Carbonite token on your way to Leia Organa on the roster. That's what I would do. That's where I'd go, French Horn Gamer. Okay. The Phenomenon. You hate that some of these Lightspeed tokens don't include Omegas, much less Zetas. Do you hate that 4 months ago these didn't exist and they weren't being given to us in droves and you had to go farm these characters from scratch for everything that they required from the bottom up? Do you hate that too? I'm just asking. I'm just asking, Rule of Two. Just the question just came to my mind randomly. We're being given this amazing resource that's eliminating a vast majority of the farming we do, and then we're gonna complain about that. That's just classic. That's classic. Sorry, I'm your Star Wars dad. I'm not your Star Wars buddy. I'm not here to pat you on the back when you're complaining about stuff that should not be complained about, but that's where we are. That's where we are. All right. Love you, buddy. The Phenomenon. Let's take a look here. Total, that's his name on Discord. All right, the Phenomenon. Let's look at these Jedi first. We got a lot of options here. So we have a lot of options. Let's see what we got. I think the Jedi token was already spent right here. I think that's already been spent. So if you have another Jedi token, I'm probably going Kyle Katarn on that as well. But I think the Jedi token was already spent. Yeah, I'm probably going Kyle Katarn on that. And then for your overall, It's Nisa. I think we're going to be looking at Nisa and Kyle Katarn in a lot of situations here. If you have a Jedi token, which I think you've already used, it would be Kyle Katarn. Your regular token, you're on your way to Leia Organa with all the bundles coming out. It's got to be Princess Nisa. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Aspir. Aspeeb, sorry. We got many more. We got 15 more spins to do. There's more spins coming. User 1234 funded 20 of these. 20. I've only spun 5 so far. Morgan Elsbeth is not away. The autistic Jedi? All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get in trouble. That's funny. Okay. You want to spend your Jedi token, and by the way, you should be going after those Jedi right now. You need to get Keller and Beck and Yoda and Anakin. You have Anakin and Ahsoka. Go get Keller and Beck and Yoda and all and Shakti and stuff. Your Jedi token should be spent on either Master Qui-Gon or Padawan Obi-Wan, and then the other token should be spent on Master Qui-Gon or Padawan Obi-Wan. You want to do Nisa, that's fine. Right now, you have an opportunity to get Relic, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon with no effort involved. So, on this account, the Jedi token and the what's the token we just got? It's a Chromium token or whatever the one we just got on the calendar. On the calendar. Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, done. That's it. That's where you're not even farming them. Get those guys done. There you go. That's simple. I like the simple ones. All right, Hod. How you doing, Hod? Hod. This is not quite so simple. Let's take a look at those Jedi and see what you got. That's what you want to. That's what you want to have. Got all the Zetas. You can get Zetas for Old Ben or Kyle Katarn with the token. You can finish Jolie Bindo. You're not gonna have a lot to spend that Jedi token on this account. Did you already spend it, Hod? See if there's a Relic 6 on here somewhere. Nope. No, they did not spend their Jedi. The Jedi token is Relic 6. You don't have to delete your message. You're fine. That was looks like it was a token though. I mean, out of the choices left, because you could do Old Ben or Kyle Katarn, just get their Zetas, you know. Out of these choices, I mean, I might give it to Jolie Bindo, actually, just to get him up. And he's not relicked, so he does have some, he does fall, you know, you'll find some usages for him on a Jedi Revan team and spots anymore. So, no, we're not doing that. You're not, that's not your name, and you're not doing that. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna say Jolie Bindo here. You might do Juhani. Do you have Starkiller? You could do Juhani if you want a Territory Wars team with Starkiller, the ideal territory, but then you have to get Omicrons too. This doesn't give Omicrons. So Juhani or Jolie Bindo are the two options I would look at for that Jedi token, unless you just want to add Zetas to Obi-Wan Kenobi or Kyle Katarn. Let's see. As far as the rest of the roster here, Hod, you know what you're doing. Hod knows what he's doing. Basilisk Sean Fallen is a pretty good candidate here to save you some gear. Princess Nisa is a pretty good candidate as well. If you want to take her straight, well, actually, that would only get her to, what was that? What does that token do? It gets you to Relic 5, I think, or 4. I mean, Nisa would not be a bad choice for you. Triple drops are tomorrow, yeah, or whenever your reset is. I know you've got her at Gear 12, but that's not cheap to get her finished. And then the relic levels, yeah, so I really like Nisa here. We got Peridia Pals. Yeah. So you need to take those to 7, by the way. I'm going with Nisa. It's gonna, unless you just want to wait and do the farming on your own, then maybe Basilisk Sean Fallen. Who's down here at the lower levels? I don't think Wat Tambor. Can you do Wat Tambor though? No. Well, 5s wouldn't be a bad choice either. Need her and Lobot to get to gear 13. I would do Nisa. I mean, the problem is that you've already spent a bunch of Kyrtech on Nisa already at this point. So you might want to go somewhere else. I mean, if you don't want to do Nisa, okay. You don't want to do Nisa, then do Shin-Hati or Merrick. Probably Shin-Hati for the stars. So I probably would do Shin-Hati there. That'll get you 3/4 of the way well, I know you got Thrawn too, but 3/4 of the way to Balin Skull. And that's what I would do. Cool? Cool. All right, let's spin some more names. Let's see if anybody else has signed up. Yeah, we got some more people that have signed up, so let me go ahead and make a new sheet out of this. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna put their Discord ID in the wheel because they don't have to go look up their Discord ID. All right, so let's clear this. Clear new names. There we go. Add. All right, we'll spend 5 more right now. Anytime, C. Calvin. Good to see you. Hello, Philippines. What's up? I am one of the best content creators ever. That's right, Colt. Kozilchek. Realtor W Force. Is this Dunphy? What's his name? Is this Phil Dunphy? I feel like it's Phil Dunphy. Aegis 925. Does the Jedi token not take them to Relic 6? Thanks, Sean. C. Calvin, we already did. Nice job getting spun twice there, my friend. Reven struck. Dora's backpack. Dora. And then I'll tell you what. I think I'm on my account where I got that Jedi. Let me see if I still got it. Dusty Yo Dude. Let me alert these folks that they've won first here. This isn't right. Dora's backpack is your... What is this? Not your Discord name. Dora. Dora's backpack has 9012. That person is not in my Discord. That person's not on my Discord. I don't know how to reach out to them. No one in my Discord named Dora's Backpack. Sorry, I can't. I'm not gonna do that one. Alright, Dusty Yo Dude. Okay, all right, we got those folks down there. Let me see something here. Now, I have my Jedi Lightspeed token. This says it takes him to level 85, gear 13, 7 stars. Okay, my bad. My bad. I was thinking of the, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not Relic 6. It's gear 13. Okay, my fault. I am debating between Hermit Yoda and Kyle Katarn right now. That's where my debate is. Hermit Yoda, because my next trip, you know, after I get Leia done, I want to be working on Jabba, and I've got to get Luke to do that. I'm going to need to get Starkiller at some point, too. Now, Starkiller costs a lot more Kairos, but Hermit Yoda costs a lot more of my raid currency. And I'll probably be able to token one or the other one of them eventually. I think probably I'm going to go with Hermit Yoda. I think I'm probably going to go with Hermit Yoda, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. All right, folks, if you are out there lurking, drop an L in chat and let me know that you are lurking. Let's hear from everybody. Got a bunch of folks on today. It's good to see you on New Year's Eve, everybody. Let me know that you're lurking so we can give you a shout out today. I don't think it's 100% Hermit Yoda. I think I'm about 80% Hermit Yoda. All right, Realtor W Force. Let's see here. All right, Realtor W Force. I was wrong about the Jedi token. You got your Mace Windu, your Yoda. I think it's already been spent on Hermit Yoda, folks. What do you think? I think it's already been spent on Hermit Yoda. If you want to spend on another one, here comes another one. What's like all the expensive Jedi have already been tapped? I'll get the lurkers in a second here. It's really crazy when you think about it, but there's not a lot of characters that are worth spending the tokens on, really. You know, at the end of the day, we're going to end up spending tokens on cheap characters. I'm going to say Kyle Katarn if you still got one. I think you spent it on Hermit Yoda, though. Let's call it our lurkers, and we'll look at the rest of this roster to find out more. Tokens to spend. Wilson Boy, Ron Hofer, KOTOR, 1971. You look like are you older than me? You sound like you're older than me. I would be Nooch 1972. HMC Sajax. You know, it's funny to me. I think about this a lot for whatever reason. You know, my dad was born in 1947 and my mom was born in 1948. And I remember just thinking, and I still think, it seems to me that those were so long ago. And I mean, like, when I was a kid, I'm like, 1947? Is that even a real number? Did that year even exist? And yet here I am, born in 1972, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking and say, it's the same to you. It's the same thing. It's 20, 30 years before you were born, and it just doesn't make sense that that's a real time people were born, you know? All right, lurking today, we've got Master SWGH, Darth Cliff, Adam Call, Bomb, Bomb876, Caleb, Dung Beetle, GT Merciless, Billy Robertson, Barrett Barson. Barrett Barson? I don't know how to pronounce that. Barrett, I think. Nathan Tischler. Hier ist das Nathan Tischler. Ist hier. Und ist sehr gut, mein Freund. Let's see. Sorry. Robert Copeland, Shield Flyer, Campos is here. Jester, Rick Astley. Hey, you suck as your boss. I'm sure you have a boss by now, though. Medic T, Ante Badanyak, Brett T5P, Caladan Alba is here. AJYT, Dan Mazina. Barrett Barson is here. Your birthday, Jen. Congratulations, New Year's Eve birthday. Am I on the same ones? Did it scroll backward, or are you guys typing this all twice? It scrolled backward for me. No, you're typing twice. Stop typing twice. Carter W10, Aaron Pastor, Din Jarin, Vader Slaps working 16 hours holiday pay. Blah. That's why I do this. I don't want to work holiday pay anymore. Lirio, S. Johnson, Bay 94, Stefan Olson, Trich 710, Heroes Knights, Earthworm. You're about to get banned, Rick Astley. I don't know what to tell you. It is a rule around here, and you're not immune from it. And I know you've been around forever, and we've had some good laughs along the way, but you're about to get yourself a ban. So stop. Decal Neo, Darth Evac is there. Let's see. Eric Trussell, Carter W10, Captain Nita, the Phenomena. There he is. There he is. I took a look at yours already. And KOTOR, 1971, is older than me. We've confirmed. Confirmed. Older than me. All right. We looked at that already. We look at the rest of the roster now. Okay. We got the Poncho Bros. Okay. Well, on the rest of the roster, where are we going to use this token? I already got Princess Nisa Gear 12. Got Great Mothers. Now that's... See, when I'm looking at that, and I see that you've got Great Mothers, and that is the start to a Balin Skull farm. When I see Great Mothers of Gear 12, I'm looking at Morgan Elsbeth. I'm looking at, what am I looking at? I'm looking at Morgan Elsbeth, Shin Hati, and Merrick, who's not even on, oh, no, there he is. I'm looking at Morgan Elsbeth, Shin Hati, and Merrick to work your way toward Balin Skull, because you're going to be able to work your magic for Leia Organa here as you get the stuff. You've already got Nisa at Gear 12, so I'm not really spending that token on that stuff. I'm looking forward. Maybe you can spend it on your Peridia pals as well. So I'm looking at either one of your Peridia pals or one of your Balin Skull requirements for this roster. That's where I'm looking. Aegis 925. Grand M of Aegis. All right, the Bloodlust community. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Jedi token. I think it was already spent on Padawan Obi-Wan. And if so, actually, I think both these tokens were already spent. Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon have been unlocked with tokens. Nice job. That's two great choices. Now, and you're going to get these two. So let's come off the Jedi and look and see if there's another token on the account. So where would just a random token be spent on this account? And I think you spent a token on Princess Nisa already to get her to 5 stars. And so you're already working on that. You could do Nisa again. Once you get them to Gear 12, you can do a relic token on somebody. But it's like, you know, you've already taken care of 3/4 of the Kyrotex with that move. So Hermit Yoda's already there. Wampa's already there. I don't see any other major farms underway. We got Starkiller. We got a Profundal here. We got Mon Mothma. There's not a lot needed here. If you're looking for... This is a good way to... No, I don't want to do it on those two. Boosh Leia's coming later. Maybe if you're eyeing Jabba down the road, you could spend it on... You could spend a token on Kersantin. And then get Boosh Leia with the Bounty Hunter, or vice versa. And that way you work your way toward Jabba. That might be something to think about, but I don't know if you've got that. I mean, that's a thought. You know, if you're going to get Leia and working your way toward Jabba, getting either Kersantin or Boosh Leia, then when you get the Bounty Hunter token later, use that on the other one. Another option would be get your Peridia pals started with one big jump, like just grab probably Night Trooper or Dead Trooper Peridia are a better choice. You know, these two can fit into a Night Sister team. Captain Enoch just kind of sits alone when he's not in that team. So maybe get one of those two. You can work your way to Balin Skull also. I mean, I'm looking at Peridia Pals or... I'm looking at Peridia Pals or Kersantin / Boosh Leia, and then when you get the Bounty Hunter one later, do the other one. Is it weird to not put G12 gear till you have all the pieces? Because, oh, I never do G12 gear till I get all the pieces. Not never. I should say that I only do... The only time I put Gear 12 gear on before I have all the pieces is when I know that 100% that I'm finishing a farm. That's why I spend it on this roster, Aegis. Like, here, I'll show my roster here. I'm sure I've got something to show. Yeah, I've got nothing on Savage, I've got nothing on Traya, I've got nothing on Nisa. I have no gear assigned to any Gear 12 characters right now. And I would be safe doing it on Nisa, but I was finishing up... I'm waiting for triple drops, and I'm hoping I could just finish up Night Trooper to 7 stars and Death Trooper to 7 stars. I am targeting, you know, Leia Organa on this account 3-4 months down the road. This is my normal free-to-play account. But I'm also targeting, you know, this Darth Traya team probably before that. So I may use a cheaper token on Darth Sion. But I don't want to put Gear 12 pieces on Princess Nisa quite yet, because I'm not ready to, you know? I mean, why not? Why would I apply any Gear 12 pieces here when I'm saving them, you know? Why would I apply any? There's no reason to apply any Gear 12 pieces to anybody right now. I agree, Vru, 80, Vrudy. Reven Struck. Reven Struck, we've got Kylo, all right. I don't care about that. I gotta get myself focused here. All right, so if we're looking at a Jedi token, you guys don't need this advice. Why is everybody applying for this? We got a token at some point that was applied to Master Qui-Gon. I think this person is still sitting on a Jedi token. I like that. Can't use it there. Oh, this is cut and dry. I'm going Kyle Katarn on this one just because he's the only Kyrotech required. And that's probably a Kyrotech hole right there. I'm going Kyle Katarn on this roster. 100% Kyle Katarn for the Jedi token. Let's look for a generic token here. See, like, you could put it on Seer Junda, but she's already Gear 12. You've already spent, you know, 300 Kyrotech on her. Now she just costs the same amount of Kyrotech as any other character, right? Hey, TNL 101. I don't know what's being farmed here. Let's see. A lot of Gear 12 on this roster. A lot. it might make sense to use a token on a Gear 12 character on this roster because there's so much of it to do. I like Basilisk Sean Fallen, but let me look at something here. Already got it there. Get those guys to 7. As we've been saying, you know, one of the Pretty Pals would not be a really bad idea for a token. It would be a good idea. Outside of that, you could just work on your UFOs. You don't have Star Killer. Or you could grab a Star Killer requirement with it. I'm probably going to start my path to Peridia Pals with my next token on this account. Or maybe if you're looking at getting Leia, like we all are, you already got Nisa, so you don't need that. Yep. You could do Cursant, although you're gonna get a bounty hunter token for Cursant later. You already did Boost Leia's, so yeah. This is kind of educating me. There's kind of like about 10 to 12 characters that are the best options for Lightspeed tokens on early accounts or mid game accounts. Dusty Yo Dude. Delman Ends. Now we've seen this one. This is Dusty Yo Dude. Hold on a second. Is Delman Ends like, I don't know this name. Is this like one of the names they assign in I know I've seen this roster. I think Delman Ends is one of the names. Yeah, Delman Ends is a default name. Okay. All right. I think I just realized that. What's the what's the big one? Maul Eliza. Not a lot left to do with the Jedi. And looks, have we spent this one yet? Maybe not. I'm probably going Isla Sakura here for this token if you've got a Jedi token left, just to get your Kenobi requirements done. Yeah, I'm probably going Isla Sakura to get the Kenobi requirements done with a Jedi token here. Already got Balin's Skull. I saw a bunch of Ewoks up there. Not a lot to get on this. I don't know why you signed up for this. I'll be honest. I don't know why you signed up for this. There's not much left to get on your account. Sorry. I'm probably doing Ufus, Seer Junder, Cal Kestis, or you can start your Gungans. Get your Pretty Pals to Relic 7, by the way. Yeah, I'm just saying, somebody with an earlier roster may have lost an opportunity. Not everybody needs to sign up for everything, guys. Go get an Ufu, Seer, or Cal, or start your Gungans. Or do Lobot if you want. It won't be that hard for him. Maybe do Lobot for Leia. All right, let's spin 5 more names. Let me see if there's any. We got some more folks in here. Let's pull up a new sheet. Guys, the big long number is not your Discord ID. That nobody can work with a big long number. Your Discord ID is your hashtag name. Just FYI. for future reference. If someone asks for your Discord ID, they want you to tell them hashtag Nooch2580. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for 164521347. That's what, just FYI. Just FYI. I appreciate you. SebGrand2972. Then we've got Mandini Rules. I'm not gonna, I need to watch my handwriting here. I'm not gonna read this stuff. Can't use Jedi Lightspeed token on Isla? What are you talking about? Yeah, you can. I don't know what you're talking about. That's wrong. JXNAH. Why would you not be able to use a Jedi Lightspeed token on? That's a bug. Why would they do that? Yeah, that's a bug. There was a glitch with Order 66. I missed that. Of course there was a glitch. Well, I would, if you, in the situation where that's your only character that, and the rest, just wait. Just wait. They'll fix it. I did click it. Just wait, and they'll fix it. She should be in there. There's no reason for her not to be in there. Just wait. You've got time. You're not in a hurry. Like that last roster where there was just nothing else to spend it on. Don't go and get like Jedi Guardian with her or something. Just wait. You'll get Eyeless Secure eventually. Well, yeah, there's quite a bit of Jedi missing there because I've already got them, is why.
Don't need the LST rec, but just paying it forward for some of these others you're doing.
There's 10 more from Rain. Thank you, Rain. We'll do 10 more. Thank you, Rain. We appreciate you. So is it all of the Order 66 Jedi that are missing from there? These two are Order 66. But Plo Koon isn't on here. Yeah. Well, if you're looking for one of the Order 66 Jedi, including Isla Secura, who is a requirement for Jedi Master Kenobi, and you have no one else... to use it on, just wait. They'll get it fixed. It'll happen. Why? Okay. This is the dumbest ass thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me if you got your kids. What? This is the dumbest ass thing I've ever seen. I did not know this was true. What a bunch of ham-handed, money-grubbing, piece of garbage, filthy, no good, cradle-robbing, garbage piece of poop. These are crap Jedi that barely do anything in the Order 66 raid if you don't have them on the right perfect team. This is BS. This is BS. That is the stupidest thing I have ever seen them do. Out of all the decisions made, not allowing it for one character that might get you a 50,000 whatever points, limited points in the Order 66 raid is the dumbest ass thing I've ever seen. It is really up there. This is the suits making the decision. Oh, well, we can't have that because then they would get a character for the Order 66 raid. No, you're a moron. You're a moron. This is stupid. This is stupid. That really gets me. Because you can use Jedi Guardian and Counselor in there, right? You can use Lumi in the raid. Why is she available? This makes no sense. What is this even about? There was a bug with those characters using Lightspeed tokens last time they put out this token. Then fix it! Don't put out stupid things, just fix it! For the love. Yeah, OG Qui-Gon you can use in there too. I don't know then. I guess all the Isla advice is gone. That's the dumbest ass thing I've ever seen. Thank you, Rain. I don't know any other way to say it. I wish I had a different way to say it. It's just dumbass. Ass backwards. Bogly Dogly. And last one for this round, we've still got, now we're only, since Rain pitched in there, we're only about halfway through right now. Thank you again, Rain. Fausty. See, Fausty to me would be A-F-A-U-S-T. I'm going for traditional classic literature type of spelling. All right, let's pull them up here. Sebgrin. Let these guys know. That is just... That is so stupid. That is so stupid. How do you even, like, respond to that? You can't get these specific... I mean, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't even... I'm so blown away at this. I don't know, man. Lando and Lobot are excluded from the Rebel token? What? I think I remember this now. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. These, for the most part, these are characters you would not want to spend a Lightspeed token on. But if you spent your Lightspeed token on all the stuff that's good... Alright, I'm remembering this now. I remember this now. Okay. It took me a minute. Okay. For the most part, these are easy characters you would not want to spend a Lightspeed token on anyway. But if you spent your Lightspeed token on all the hard characters, these would be left over. If you need Isla Secura for Jedi Master Kenobi and that everything else is done, just wait. Just sit on the token and wait. It will be fixed. I mean, it's only been 29 days. What do you expect? It's only been 29 days, guys. I mean, come on. All right, it's still stupid. Uh-oh, okay. All right, I thought I closed out of the game there. Sebgran. That's really, that is crazy that it's been 30 days and they haven't touched that. What's your name? Hyman Yeast? Come on, get. Gross. Captain Enoch, Night Trooper. You wanna get Death Trooper Peridia. So you already got Night Trooper there. You got Captain Enoch there. I don't know where Death Trooper Peridia is. Oop, my mic's way over there. That's just you spent this one on him here. If you have a token that gets him to 7 stars and Relic, I would just go ahead and spend it. Well, so maybe not. That was so basically the Lightspeed tokens are just jacked up. Hasn't even been a full month, yeah. You need to finish Master Qui-Gon to Relic 9 for one thing. And you already spent your Jedi one on Hermit Yoda. I'm gonna call it. That's it. Can't do Isla Secura, can't do Plo Koon. I mean, yeah, whatever. I would get Kyle Katarn if you have a Jedi token left. Kyle Katarn would be a good idea anyway. You might do Death Trooper Peridia, although you've already got him at Gear 12. I don't know. Any other token that you have? This is kind of a tough one on this one. You got Merrick there, but you don't have any of the other stuff done. No. I would go with Princess Nisa on another token. You're gonna work your way to Leia Organa. Just get Princess Nisa with a token and knock it out. That's what I would do here. Mandini, let's take a look. Mandini. Okay, where was I going? Jedi. The Jedi token was not used yet. You don't even have Shakti done yet. Okay. So I can't believe that this been going on for 30 days. I guess I just even didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, they'll fix it, and they haven't. Whatever. Yeah, Nisa's the way to go there. You don't have a lot of picture up of all my Jedi. Well, you're gonna go with Hermit Yoda or Kyle Katarn for your Jedi token. And it depends on what's next for you. If Jedi Knight Luke is in the near future for you, you get Hermit Yoda. If you're gonna be going for Star Killer soon, get Kyle Katarn. Whichever one comes first, use it for that. And Jedi Knight Luke, of course, opens up many pathways that some would consider natural, like Jabba the Hutt and Jedi Master Luke. Ugh. All right. Well, we haven't done any Peridia Pal farming here, so you could use a separate token on one of the Peridia Pals. Probably Enoch or Death Trooper Pretty, since you don't have them unlocked at all. Also, I would be looking at, I mean, if you end up using it on Kyle Katarn, you could use it on Mara Jade, the separate token, or probably a better choice, because you could use an Empire one on Mara Jade if you wanted to, unless you're going to go get Leia. Then you're going to be using on the Scout Trooper. Let's see here. We did yours a little while ago, Greaven. You'll have to rewind. We're going through these pretty quickly. You don't have a standout. You don't have a standout next character to use it on. You should go get Kylo Ren for one thing. Hermit Yoda or Kyle Katarn. I don't really know where to go. You're kind of floating out here right now. Every hero needs speed. Yeah, this one's a little bit up in the air. You could save the token for a bit. You're gonna get Supreme Leader Kylo. You don't have Executor, you're gonna get it soon. I mean, if you're going for Leia, then Anissa's gonna be a good choice again. So that's maybe what I do. Kyle Katarn or Hermit Yoda, and then Nisa probably if you're going for the Leia with all the tokens we're getting. JXNA. You're right, Army. There's like 4 characters that don't need speed. You got me. You got me. I'm not allowed to say anything, guys. If you want to know why I don't answer most questions in chat anymore, it's because of that. Because I'm going to get called out on some small exception to the rule. Good times. All right, Jedi token for JXNA, otherwise known as Jonah. I don't think the Jedi token's been spent. Master Qui-Gon. Is Master Qui-Gon? No, yeah, there's Master Qui-Gon. You could do Padawan Obi-Wan, but he's already got him at gear 12. I'm probably going... that's right. Yep, that's right, Lil Pick. My life is really hard. I have first world problems. I'm going Kyle Katarn. It's a pretty simple. Let me see if I've got this here. I do. I think it's in this folder. Where is it? There you go. Come on, just open up. It's pretty simple, really. The only characters you're really going to be spending a token on, there's only 4 that are like, and Ki-Adi-Mudi's not in there. Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, Hermit Yoda, and Kyle Katarn. That's the only Jedi. Now, if you've already got those guys done, you can pick some random Jedi that is available, because they don't have Isla Secura available, for God's sake. But in the whole list of Jedi that you're not getting tokens on already, that aren't journey characters, that aren't conquest / proving grounds characters, whatever, this is it. It's these 4. There's not a lot of variant. I should probably... Oh no, you were calling me out, Armeet. I know what you were doing. It's all about me. It's all about me. Calling me out. I guess this person is going for a job, but they've applied 2 pieces of gear to Chrysanthemum. Man, none of these are gonna be worth a token at this point. I mean, again, you could do Padawan Obi-Wan if you don't want to finish off the Gear 12. I'm looking at Nisa again for On Your Way to Leia Organa. That's really where I think this is falling for the most part. This is turning into the same thing over and over again, isn't it? I don't know, guys. Maybe this is just worth a video. Just a list of all the... I think we'll do that this week. Here's my list. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna try to put that together in a couple of days. I got tomorrow's Fogly Dogly. All right, Fogly. All right, I got sort of Jedi. See, now we got nothing left, and you literally have no Jedi to spend this on. I mean, I guess you can just save it until I'm a Gundai is available or something. I don't know. Or Koth or Giant Guardian, whatever. You could just save it for that, or you could scrap it. Just apply it to somebody that's already got all the stuff, so you don't need any Jedi. Yeah, I don't know why you guys with big rosters sign up for this giveaway, Fogley. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you signed up for this. You don't need any help here. You don't need me to tell you what to spend your Lightspeed token on. Unless there's something I'm really missing. I mean, people just see, hey, sign up for this, and they just sign up, but it's like, you don't need my help. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to help you with here? You already got everything. You could go start getting Gungans. Yeah, I'd start working on your Gungans, maybe. Or your Bad Batch. I mean, Gungans or Bad Batch, that's the stuff that you've got left to work on right now. That's what I'd be doing on it. Gungans or Bad Batch. With random Lightspeed tokens. Fustier! I don't know, Fausti, whatever. Alright, Fausti. Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon in there already. Yeah, you could use Master Qui-Gon to get a Zeta on that if you wanted to. It seems like a little bit of a stretch. Although there's not much else to use it on. You've got Kyle Katarn already. Hermit Yoda. Go get Hermit Yoda with your Jedi Cron. Your Jedi token. Hermit Yoda. Outside of that... Oh, wow. This is a tight roster. If it's relic, it's being used for something. Looks like you're getting started on the Poncho Bros. Oh, you already got them all up. Okay. This is wide open. I don't know where to go with this. It would depend on what your next farm is. It's almost impossible to give advice here, although I'll bet it's going to be Nisa. Yep, get Nisa with your next token. There you go. All right, let's spin some more names. Let me see if we got more names on the list. We do. More people have entered, so let's go ahead and load them up. I can't believe we've only spun one name twice. No clue, just do Nalima Dog. No, I want to do this. Clear. Clear. Add. All right. 5 more names. We still got 10 more to go. Rain gifted, everybody. So we got, we're continuing to look over these Lightspeed tokens, boys and girls. Athan Jofo. All right, sir. If you say so. Afantin Jofo. Jerry. That's kind of... Hello, Jerry. Dub J. That's what I was saying, guys. This is not... I don't even know if I can look that up in Discord. I'm serious. It's not what I mean by your Discord ID. Let me see if I can find this here. Discord ID is a simple thing. It's just hashtag your name. Skull is pointless. I find this person. I can't. Does anybody know how to search on Discord for this? I'm sorry, guys. I even said it in my announcement on Discord. This person signed up from the link on Discord. I said, your Discord ID is just Nooch hashtag 2580 or hashtag Nooch2, whatever it is. This is not a thing. I can't do anything with this. I'll put it off to the side for now if this person shows up. I can't do anything with that. Sorry. I even said it. I said in Discord, your Discord ID is hashtag whatever, not a big long. I think I even said the exact thing there. Then anyway. That was the name of the Discord. That's what I'm saying, Achilles. That's what they entered for their Discord name. Here's another one right above there. You see that? All right. Yeah, a few people have done that. And it's like you're 14559639339230139. I can't find that. I can't find that. All right. Let me let these guys know. DubJ is also not a name on my Discord. There's no DubJ in my Discord, so... Warrior 432... All right. Okay. Athanatin Joe or whatever it is. I don't know. Let's take a look here. There it is. Okay, for Jedi, what are we looking at? Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. Pick one of them. I think your next 2 tokens should be spent on Master Qui-Gon and Padawan, Obi-Wan. You've got you're gonna save yourself somewhere between 600 and 800 Chirotech. By doing that, you're gonna get them straight up and boom, done. Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. That's what you do on this roster with your Jedi token and your other token. Master Qui-Gon. That's Qui-Gon. Hold on. Yes. Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. That's what you do. You could also consider Nisa. That's what you do on that roster. Boom, in, out. Bam, roasted. Jerry. Jelly. Jelly Jerry? Guys, the sign up, you need to be in my Discord, and the sign up and the link to my Discord is in the description for this video. It's on my main page. The sign up link is above in the pinned message. All right. There's Hermit Yoda, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. Hermit Yoda or Kyle Katarn, depending on what's next for you. If Jedi Master or Jedi Knight Luke is next for you to get to Jabba, do Hermit Yoda. If you need Kyle Katarn for Starkiller, do Kyle Katarn. Chupio will come later with the droid token. We're going for Sith Eternal. Do we have Sith Eternal? Looks like we're going for Sith Eternal. I wouldn't do any Sith Eternal requirements for sure. Well, it might be a great time to start your Peridia pals. Might be a great time to start your Peridia pals here with that token. So I'm looking at Hermit Yoda / Kyle Katarn and get the Peridia pals going. That's what I'd be doing here. We're getting a groove now. Warriors. Warriors. Ting, 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 ting. Very few, or a few people are going to understand that reference. I've never seen the movie, but I know that. Okay, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan are there. Kyle Katarn is there. Hermit Yoda, I think this person already spent their token on Hermit Yoda. And so I'm going to leave that. I guess Old Ben's not a horrible choice to spend a token on. I mean, it's not your... You don't have a lot of other choices. You know, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, Hermit Yoda, Kyle Katarn, they're all on the roster already. So you don't want to spend on them. Old Ben's not a bad... No, you're going to get an Old Ben token. You're going to get an Old Ben token. Never mind. Ignore. Barra Sophie. Do Barra Sophie here. Maybe Kanan. If you want Jedi Master Kenobi requirement, Qui-Gon Jinn. That's what I would do on this roster with your Jedi token. If you didn't already spend it on Hermit Yoda, which I think you did already spend it on Hermit Yoda. I think we're going to be just getting Peridia pals going here. You got your pretty pals. Take them to 7. They need to be at 7. Princess Nisa, what in the hell is this? I guess that's for Rote. Was it a great film? I guess that's for Rote. I would do Princess Nisa. Don't spend any more Kyrotech on her. And SCH3MBO. Shembo? Shembo with a 3. Yeah, this is definitely inspiring. Come out to play, warriors. This is definitely inspiring a video for me. What is this? This makes me think you just started playing, or you're just skipping Coliseum. It's really easy to do. The marquees. Don't skip Coliseum. Don't do this. We've already got a Relic 8 Grandmaster Yoda. Sorry, this one's got me intrigued. So I've been playing like a year and a half. Hey everybody, I'm looking at this roster right now, and we're actually looking for Lightspeed token action here to see what they need to spend their Lightspeed tokens on, but the first problem is they're not doing any of the current marquees or Coliseum, and that's a real significant problem. If you're planning to play the game for any period of time into the future, you need to engage in the marquees and the Coliseum. Even if you don't think it's really fun, I mean, just do the marquee and go out there and auto the Coliseum once every day. I don't understand this non-leveling of these Coliseum characters. And in case you're wondering, no, this is not a brand new account. It's an account that's been around for about a year and a half. I did the math on the Galactic War Battles. So guys and gals, you gotta be engaging, whether you think Coliseum's a good game mode or not, or whatever you think of it. And by the way, it does get better the bigger your characters get, for what that's worth, but you gotta be engaging in these characters. There's just no reason for this. Galactic War Battles divided by 12. That's how many you do per day, and then that's how many days you've been playing. Basically. Let's see here. I wouldn't do Master Qui-Gon at this point. By the way, stop doing this. Stop spending Gear 12. This is just this roster's mess. Do Hermit Yoda. Do Hermit Yoda. They may have already done Padawan Obi-Wan, but if you haven't, do Hermit Yoda. This is a whole bunch of Lightspeed bundles, but it's also a Relic 8 Grandmaster. I don't know what's going on here. Like, this is for Jedi Master Kenobi, and this is for Lord Vader. This is for Lord Vader, but there's no Bad Batch farmed. You should use tokens on Wrecker and Tech. This roster is so deep into the Lord Vader farm. Use tokens on Wrecker and Tech. They might already have done that. Yowza. That's what I'm doing there, Shimbo. I don't like that early farm, but whatever floats your boat. If you like it and you're having fun. Okay, we got, that's our first 20. We got 10 more now gifted by Rain. All right. Oh, we got a spin. We have more people entered? We do. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. Don't put your big, long Discord number in there. Just your Discord ID is just, it's like, is it hashtag Nooch5280 or Nooch hashtag 5280, whatever. Oops. That's all of them. I just pasted every name into the search bar. I want to put them in the wheel. The wheel. All right, let's spin. We got 10 more names coming here. T. Carter. I think what we'll do, maybe on this stream, I'm 8375. I'm 8375 also. No, I'm 8375. I can't do it. I have no way of searching that I know of, and sorry. I apologize. Warrior, we just did that one. That's our second dupe spin. And we're hitting all those. Kingsbane. Booms. And one more for here, one more for now. End message, Hayden. Priggles. Is that like, What am I doing here? Is that like Quiggles' kid? Criggles? That was not a good joke. I said it though, and I stand by it. Okay, T Carter, let's let him know. Guys, if you're putting your Discord ID in, you have to be in my Discord. I'm using it to alert you that you've won. This isn't just like, I'm not just asking for like for giggles here. I've got to know that you won, you know? I mean, that's the thing. Alright, hold on. I can't... E Carter, where is it? E Carter 90. You gotta be in my Discord. Is T Carter on stream? I really don't want to exclude people, but it seems like it's... I guess I have to say it. I'm asking for your Discord so that I can, you know, alert you on Discord, not just so that... What does that say? I'm just gonna, we're well into this. I'm just gonna tell people in my Discord. I'm just gonna say join Discord. Yeah, I mean, people signing up from... How are people not on my Discord that are... I mean, I guess I shared the link on stream the other day, but I can't alert you, E. Carter. I'm sorry. It's... If you're not in my Discord, then I'm... I don't know. I feel like I can't... I am... It is impossible for me to cover all the scenarios or rules that people need to follow. But if you're not on my Discord, you don't get to win. And it's not me trying to funnel people to my Discord to get to pump numbers up. I'm not making any money off Discord. I just can't alert you that you've won, and it just seems fruitless there. So sorry. Let me try this again. All right, Elm8375. I just hate doing it. I feel like people are not getting what they signed up for and they won, but if I can't alert you on Discord, then what's the point? If I have no way of alerting you that you've won, what's the point of me like reviewing your roster and talking about it? You're not going to see it. You'll never see it. You'll never find me talking to you about your roster in a random stream, you know. So sorry guys. It just... Why is this down here? Why is that light show up? That pisses me off. There's like a little part of this stupid... there's nowhere to use this token. Nope, got Zetas. Got Zetas. You could get Kyle Katarn's Zeta. I guess you can get Jedi Counselor. I would probably just scrap it. I'd probably use it for somebody you've already got and just scrap it. That's what I would do. So this again, guys, if you've already got a big, massive roster with all sorts of stuff on it, I'm not sure for here. Go get your Bad Batch. Spend it on Bad Batch to get Lord Vader. All right, next, Kingsbane. Fiend. I've seen Awakened Gungans before. Okay, I think they already spent it on Hermit Yoda. They've already got Kyle Katarn. They've already got the Poncho Bros. So we're looking at something that would be a requirement for something else. You could do GK just to finish off his gear. I wouldn't think that'd be the worst idea. It's not exciting. But you can't do Eyeless Sakura right now. Maybe later. I might consider GK on this roster. Maybe Bast Lashan for a Jedi token. Those are two I'd look at. You could do Kyle Katarn, just get his Zeta. Yeah, GK or Bast Lashan. Not exciting, but it improves stuff on your roster. And the places we've been looking... Oh, okay. We're already set there. You can't use it on GK, you're right. I hate this game. I swear to God, I hate this. This is so stupid. I wouldn't even spend it. Go use it on Basilishan. Or Jolie Bindo. Use it on Basilishan or Jolie Bindo. That's where you use it. Stupid. We're farming for Jabba. This is a really weird way to spend... that's not a weird way to me to spend a scoundrel. I wouldn't think it'd be a bad idea for you to get Kersantin now and Boosh Leia with the Bounty Hunter one later, or vice versa, and start working on Jabba. That wouldn't be a bad idea here. I like that idea. Already got Princess Nisa, so yeah. Since you went ahead and got Skiffguard Lando, you can get Kersantin now and then get Boosh Leia later when they do the Bounty Hunter token, and Bob's your uncle, you're on your way to Jabba. When you talk as much as I do, you're bound to say things that are not accurate. I talk a lot. Coombs, CZ. Let's see. Poncho Bro, Hermit, Yoda, Cal Katarn. You've already spent all the valuable ones there. So I would, you can use it on Barriss Ophi would be a good idea. Or you can finish off Basilishan and Jolie Bindo. So those are the three I'd be looking at on this roster. If you're working on Jedi Master Kenobi, maybe Qui-Gon, but you've kind of already got him in a good shape. And stop just spending this Gear 12 gear for no reason. Jolie, Basilishan, or Barriss Ophi would be the choices for Jedi that I'd be looking at. Princess Nisa. Do it. You're on your way to Leia. Go get Princess Nisa. Kriggles. Related to Quiggled. Kriggles. To Perry on top, you're listening. Padawan Master Qui-Gon. Okay. Well, it's going to be Hermit Yoda or Kyle Katarn. And it depends what you're going for next. If you're going to be going for Jedi Knight Luke in the near future, go get Hermit Yoda. If you're working on Starkiller, go get Kyle Katarn. That's the Jedi token stop. Over here. Yeah, I'm going to get probably Night Trooper with the other one. You've already spent... See, that's unfortunate. Generally speaking, with the way the game is structured now, with Lightspeed tokens being available on a regular basis, you should never farm a legacy character. You should never farm a legacy character's gear levels. You should find a way to get a token on hand and get them to gear 12. You've spent a bunch of Kairatech here you don't need to spend on Night Trooper. That said, I would go ahead and use a token just to finish that off. You'll save yourself a couple hundred Kairatech by doing that. You could also do, you got Nisa, so there you go. Yeah, I would do that. That's what I would do. All right, guys, last 5 spins, unless we get another big donation or something. Are there more names on there? I think so. These numbers are killing me, man. All right, 5 more names. You can donate your own $5 and get that if you like. We have yet to have that happen today, which is fine. We had a couple of members donate, a couple of supporters / members donate big funds to get you guys 30 of these. Max Havoc? Sounds like a comic book. Hang on a second. I think I'm thinking of Max Payne and Havoc, combining them together. GT Merciless? Out of all these, we've only respun like 3 names? 2 names and 1 big number, I think. I know what we're gonna do for the rest of the stream. Z Silent 54. For the rest of the stream, I'm gonna go through each faction and talk about and make graphics for what is worth spending a Lightspeed token on. King of the North. King of the North. King of the North. King of the North. Dead at the Red Wedding. Emperor Radius, good lord. All right, let me let these folks go that they're weaning here. King of the North is not in my Discord again. What are we expecting here? I just don't understand. Professor MJ, maybe? There we go. Did that backwards. Spoiler alert. If you have not watched Game of Thrones and you don't want to hear it, plug your ears. Go. All right, Max Havoc. Yeah, Danny boy, there seems to be an issue with mobile where it's having an issue recognizing that people are sub. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, we got Poncho Bros. We got Hermit Yoda. Use your token on Kyle Katarn. You already. This is disappointing actually. So they already used a token to get Kyle Katarn to 4 stars in Gear 12. So you could skip that and do it on somebody else. But if you have a token that's going to give him to 7 stars, I mean, you could also use it on Basilisk Shan or Jolie Bindo would be other choices. Maybe Juhani. Maybe Kanan. See, or Barris. You really can use this on anybody you want, since all these are done and Kyle Katarn's already Gear 12. So those would be your options there. Pretty Pals underway. I keep looking there. I like that for tokens. Go get Nisa. So you see, you've already got... I don't like this traditional farming stuff, guys. I don't know. Maybe you had this done before the last few months, but you can get these characters easily to gear 12 without... Maybe this might have been done a while ago. It could have been done a while ago to unlock 3PO. So it's probably not worth doing Nisa at this point. It might be. I don't know. A lot of gear 12 here. I would be very slow on this roster to spend any more gear 12 Lightspeed tokens. You're just slopping up your roster here with lots of gear 12 characters. Since you've already got those two Night Sisters at gear 12 on this roster, I probably would go for Shin Hati or Merrick. All right, GT Merciless, I see you in chat. We're just going to cover it like we do everybody else, GT Merciless. I appreciate the feedback. Okay. Okay, Jedi. Already used Jedi on Hermit Yoda. Good enough. All right. Nice job on the Poncho Bros. See, again, I don't like this farming. See, if Night Trooper's already gear 11, taking him to gear 12 is probably... I don't think... Most characters do not have Kyrotex at that gear 11 to gear 12 stop. So... I mean, if you want to take a quick trip to your Peridia pals, how's the idea going? We had a couple members donate big money to get people stuff, and nobody's donated for themselves. So, it's kind of a, you know. I would, I mean, I consider doing that. Take Night Trooper to Relic and Death Trooper to Relic, just to get them up and done. You need to stop just randomly applying gear 12 gear, although maybe it looks like you did that a while ago in Emphas Nest. Don't just do that. I'd probably do Nisa here to get ready for Leia Organa. And I'd also be looking at Bob's Your Uncle, Shin Hati, and Merrick. That's where I'd be looking. Nisa, Shin Hati, Merrick is where I'd be looking for your tokens. Hang on, let me claim some energy. Saving it all. Z silent. So that just means silent. Hang on. I just copied and pasted that. Yeah, Z silent's the wrong ally code. Unless that's you. I guess it could be a brand new account that's not in the guild. I don't think so, though. So if you're here in chat, Z silent, correct your ally code for me. King of the North! See, when I asked for YouTube name and Discord ID, this person gave me their Discord ID and their game account name. Hermit Yoda or what's his name? Kyle Katarn. And you are missing one Peridia pal, so go get him. Night Trooper. Yep, go get that Night Trooper to fill this out. So Hermit Yoda or Kyle Katarn, if with the Jedi one, and then go finish out your Night Trooper or your Peridia pals, whatever they're called. Emperor Radius, blah 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 blah. Too many names. Emperor Radius, Lloyd, Fathom. You don't really need that many names. That's just unnecessary. Just extra filler. Emperor Radius, we got that Relic 10 Lord Vader. I'm a fan of that. I don't think... What is this? We will wait. I guess we love Mace Windu. All right, sir. Nothing to do here. Yeah, done. You need to get your Poncho Bros up to Relic 7, though. I'll say that. Relic 5 is not a good stopping point for those guys. Yeah, you don't really... I would just scrap it and get the scrap for it out of the Jedi. Another account where you really didn't need any help here. You've got almost everything done. I would probably use one on Death Trooper Pretty, although you got him at Gear 10. You've already spent it. You probably save yourself 200 Cairo. I'd probably use one on Death Trooper Peridia to get him up. I can't see your ally code. I need your ally code, Mighty Penguin. And then we'll take a look at yours. There's not a lot to work on this roster. I probably... I'd probably get started on Balin's Skull. I'd probably get started on Balin's Skull, or you can grab your other Mandalorian that you're not going to get. Do either IG-12 or Paz Vizsla, and then use your token later in April for the other one. That's what I would do. All right, last one here. No, R7 Shock T Troopers are not good for Proving Grounds. They're not good for anything. All right. Yeah, another roster. It's a big roster. I don't know what to... Ooh, missing a bunch of Jedi. You've already got all the token-worthy ones, though. Tabata, Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, Hermit Yoda, Kyle Katarn. I mean, you're going to get Shaak Ti here shortly. You're going to get Keller and Beck here shortly. You could go in for Jolie Bindo. I probably would use it on Jolie Bindo on this account, actually. Start working on my Jedi Knight Revan stuff. That's a lot of gear. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst idea to spend a relic token on these guys. That's a lot of gear. You're probably a month or more away from getting these guys to relic levels. You could maybe use it. Probably going Nisa here. to get ready for Leia Organa with all the tokens you're going to get down the road. You could also look at Balin Skull requirements, but I'm probably going Nisa here with that, and then farm the other Leia requirements along the way. All right, let's do this. I want to get into my main account. Been saving up for that. I don't have a lot left to do in here. Guess I could start farming these characters for future purposes. See, they could all be tokens down the road, though, you know? A year from now, maybe. It's almost like I don't want to farm these characters till I get them to 3 stars. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Am I getting Wat Tambor shards in this guild? I don't think I am. Moin, Tommy. We're not playing Dark Side Geo territory battles in this guild. Let's save those. All right, let me jump over to my main account here. So I gotta redo some of my folder. Okay, so, here's what I've got. This is worth making a video about. I want to do more of these. We got our bounty hunters, where it's just like, it's just Kersantin and Bouche Leia that are worth buying, you know, initially. Here's your droids. Here's your Empire. Need to rework the Jedi one because we know that Ki-Adi-Mundi is not going to be in there. And there's all your Mandalorians and Rebels. Okay, so let's go rework those Jedi. I've got this one right now. I don't know where to spend it. There's not a lot to spend this on. I could do Young Han just to kind of get him ready maybe for Rote, kinda. Vandor Chewie's a character I really could use. I've got all these guys at 7 stars. I'm gonna get Stormtrooper Han later. I could take Tarful to Relic 3. That's not the worst idea I've ever heard of, because we're about to get a Wookiee team. I don't have a favorite age range. I wasn't good with them when they were little infants. As soon as I could start doing stuff with the boys, like throwing them around or knocking them over or playing with them or talking Star Wars, that's when I was better with the kids. I'll save this. I think it might go to Tarful, but we'll see. Okay, now what I want to do here is we're gonna continue this little pattern here. So I'm going to screenshot this. Okay. And then I'm going to go into here.
Happy New Year's, Nooch. It's been a great year to be a Nooch fan.
Mr. Chase PhD, thank you so much, buddy. Honestly, guys, I'm not going to do anymore. I mean, unless that's your absolute intent, Mr. Chase. I appreciate the donation. It has been a great year. Thank you so much. I mean, if everybody's determined for me to look at these more and tell people to get Hermit Yoda or Kyle Katarn and Nisa and your Peridia pals or your mercenaries, I mean, that's kind of the path right now. If I'm just going to leave that word. I appreciate it. It's been a great year, Mr. Chase PhD, and I appreciate you very much. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We need to gray out some of this screen here. So we need to leave that whole row is not worthy of a Lightspeed token, not yet at this point. This whole row is not. Kyle Katarn, Master Qui-Gon, I appreciate you, Mr. Chase. I really, really do. Thanks for the support. Really, very much. Very much thank you. Where's my Padawan Obi-Wan? And why did it cut stuff off? It didn't do that. Hold on a second. It didn't redo it at all. Okay, I'm like, it didn't redo anything there. Okay. So. Open here. Okay, let me do that. Okay, this whole row is going to be grayed out. What did I do here to do that? That wasn't what I used. That wasn't what I used. No. Where did I find what I used? I did some kind of shading here. No. No. That's it. That's it. Okay. So we're gonna lower these guys down. Okay. What was that? What did I do there? I gotta make sure I write it down so I got it. No, I don't want that. Oh my god, come on. Okay, we do that, and then this next row here. These guys, nope. Padawan Obi-Wan, yes. Okay, that's the same. All right, Padawan Obi-Wan's there. Master Qui-Gon's there. Okay, so just these two. I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way to the bottom here. No, not Hermit Yoda. You guys don't want to watch this. This is... Okay, well, we'll leave it here for a minute. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a video of all the characters that are worth spending Lightspeed tokens on. Because it's pretty clear that... And I'm not saying you would never spend it on another character. But there is a clear set of characters that you can look at spending Lightspeed tokens on. That's not it. Can't do it. So yeah, the other one had Ki-Adi-Mundi on it, and because I wasn't sure, and he's not there, so there we go. And I can just set this, right? I think I saved it. Hold on. Okay, let's save that. That'll make my life easier. Okay, there we go. These four. And last one. There we go. Okay. We will save that as the Jedi one. I always worry about something personal being exposed here. Okay, so that's done. I'll do this later. I'll do that. I can't imagine this is entertaining anybody right now. You would love to see how to keep your notes when you write stuff down on the side, what you write and how you research after. What? Any plans for collabs coming up? Really enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll keep doing those. It's what happens with collabs. So we did like 4 or 5 months. We did State of the Game, and I got 3 or 4 guys to join me. And then the last one I did, everybody was kind of like, nah. So when you do it on a monthly basis, it gets old for people, and they're not very entertained. And like we're talking about here, so let me do this here. Are any of these worth Lightspeed tokens? Let's see here. Sith Trooper would be. Wow, there's almost nothing in here that's worth the Lightspeed token. Gotta be a button that I can just fit this in there. Don't know what it is. Okay. So it's pretty much just Sith Trooper, right? Darth Talon. Yeah. No, what just happened there? All right. You spend all your life tokens to get Jar Jar? That's not a bad idea. The signups are, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. We're out of gifts. We're not gonna do any more sign. We're pretty much done with that at this point. So, let me see here. I'll do the rest of these later. So, yeah, I'll do a video this week on what characters are actually worth the Lightspeed tokens on across all factions. I think it's important for people that are maybe new and not sure what to do. I can't do that one right now. Let me see something. I had one Datacron that I actually did not do the stats on. I had to fix that. I think the rest of them are done, though. So I got my Grand Arena defense set, so we'll be back tomorrow here with Grand Arena. I have got a Lightspeed tokens amok. I'm not going to show it to you in case we're playing. Who am I playing? Mini Wag. Oh, boys and girls. Okay. We're gonna take you to a Ranger on Twitch and Lost Wamprat over on YouTube, guys. I'm going to head out. Thank you for all the support this year. It's been a great year. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Happy New Year's. I'll be here streaming tomorrow. We're going to stream Grand Arena on New Year's Day. New Year's Day Grand Arena here tomorrow with all of you. We will have a good time. I promise you. You're going to have a good time. It's going to be the best time anybody's ever had. I've been told. I don't know. Anyway, everybody, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for tuning in. I will talk to all of you very soon. Thank you for those that donated. Rain, user 1234, and of course we had Dr. Chase PhD also donate, not for the stuff, but just to support the channel. Thank you for all the support you guys have given me this year. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you next year, and always remember, Nooch too good.